In the World Superbike scene of the 1990s, Ducati dominated with 5 world championship titles from 1994 to 1999. Ducati leveraged regulations allowing VTWIN engines up to 999 cubic centimeters, giving them a significant advantage over competitors using 750 cubic centimeter 4-cylinder engines. On the other hand, Honda managed to secure only 1 title during this period in 1997 with the RC45 powered by a 750cc V4 engine, ridden by American rider John Kaczynski. Although this was a significant moment for Honda, it was the only interruption in Ducati's impressive 6-year dominance. This highlighted the major challenge Honda faced in competing against Ducati during that era. So, how did Honda's engineers prepare new ammunition to combat Ducati's dominance during that time? Stay tuned to this video, don't skip, because we'll take a brief flashback to see the steps and strategies Honda implemented to make a comeback in WSBK. Let's get started. This issue arose when WSBK allowed VTWIN engines up to 999 cubic centimeters to compete, while 4-cylinder engines were limited to 750 cubic centimeters. This regulation gave a significant advantage to manufacturers like Ducati, who dominated the races with their VTWIN engines. With more power and abundant torque, VTWIN engines could outperform 4-cylinder engines, especially in delivering power at low to mid-range RPMs, which is crucial on the racetrack. This decision posed a major challenge for Honda, which at that time relied on the V4-powered RC45. Although competitive, the RC45 struggled to match the performance offered by Ducati. This prompted Honda to develop new ammunition, the RC51 with a 999 cubic centimeter V-twin engine, to reclaim supremacy in the World Superbike Championship. Honda Superhawk designer Naoyuki Saito was tasked with developing a 2-cylinder sport bike capable of competing with Ducati's dominance in superbike racing. Using the Honda VTR 1000F Superhawk as a basis, this model provided a solid foundation due to its sleek design, powerful V-twin engine, and characteristics that could be modified for high performance. The first step Honda took was making major changes to the VTR 1000F's frame and engine. The beam frame used in the VTR 1000F was replaced with a stronger and lighter aluminum twin-spar frame. This new frame was specifically designed to meet racing demands with a pivotless system, allowing the engine-mounted swing arm to increase rigidity and reduce weight. Beyond the frame, the engine underwent significant changes. The standard 996 cubic centimeter V-twin engine on the VTR 1000F was replaced with a new 999 cubic centimeter engine on the RC51 or VTR 1000 SP1. This engine featured advanced technology such as DOHC with 4 valve heads, using 38mm intake valves, the largest ever used in a Honda production engine. Other innovations included the use of lightweight slipper pistons to improve engine response at high RPMs, as well as a single-pin crankshaft for smooth and consistent power distribution. The new engine also incorporated a modern fuel injection system, replacing the carburetor on the VTR 1000F for more precise throttle control and better fuel efficiency. Additionally, Honda introduced innovative features such as dual side-mounted radiators, which not only kept the bike's design slim but also improved cooling efficiency. Modifications to the swing arm and suspension were also made to provide high stability and precise handling. With this new engine, the VTR 1000F transformed into the RC51, capable of delivering outstanding performance on the racetrack. The 999 cubic centimeter V-twin engine produced a maximum power of 136 horsepower at 9,500 revolutions per minute, while peak torque reached 105 Newton meters at 8,000 revolutions per minute. This performance allowed the bike to reach a top speed of 275 kilometers per hour, making it one of the most competitive bikes of its time. Additionally, its acceleration was impressive, covering a quarter mile in just 10.7 seconds. With a dry weight of around 196 kilograms and a fuel tank capacity of 18 liters, the RC51 was designed to be not only fast, but also stable and efficient. The combination of aerodynamic design, advanced fuel injection system, and precise handling made the RC51 one of Honda's premier sport bikes, capable of competing against Ducati's dominance in the World Superbike Championship. After extensive testing in the year 2000, Honda debuted the RC51 in the World Superbike Championship. This bike was ridden by legendary American rider Colin Edwards, representing Castrol Honda. In its debut season, the RC51 immediately showcased exceptional performance by winning the WSBK World Championship title, ending Ducati's long-standing dominance. At the end of the 2000 season, Colin Edwards secured first place in the rider standings with a total of 400 points. The second place was taken by Japan's Noriyuki Haga, riding for Yamaha, with a total of 335 points. In third place was Australia's Troy Corser, riding for Aprilia, with a total of 310 points. Meanwhile, Ducati had to swallow the bitter pill with results lower than expected. Their rider, Troy Bayliss, who rode for Ducati, only collected a total of 243 points, finishing the season in sixth place. Although Bayliss showed strong performance in several races, including several first and second place finishes, he also faced technical issues and crashes that caused him to fail to finish in some races. This inconsistency in point collection affected his overall performance throughout the season. Even though in the 2001 season, Ducati managed to secure the WSBK title, with their ace rider Troy Bayliss finishing in first place, Honda was right on their heels, with Colin Edwards finishing in second place. Bayliss, hailing from Australia, showed outstanding performance throughout the season, amassing a total of 369 points. Meanwhile, Colin Edwards finished with a total of 333 points. Edwards, riding the RC51, provided a very competitive challenge, but ultimately had to settle for second place. Meanwhile, third place was taken by another American rider, Ben Bostrom, representing Ducati, with a total of 312 points. Overall, the 2001 season reaffirmed Ducati's dominance in World Superbike, while Honda continued to chase through innovations and performance improvements on their RC51. The success of Bayliss and Ducati this season once again demonstrated the power of VTWIN engines in this competition.
Curva del Rio, and he's not close enough. Bayliss, has he run a little wide? No, he's not.
With Ducati's VTWIN engines still proving to be strong, Honda engineers made significant revisions to their RC51. The series, initially known as the Honda VTR 1000 SP1, received several significant upgrades to enhance its performance and competitiveness in superbike racing. The SP2's frame used lighter and stronger hydroformed aluminum compared to the extruded aluminum frame on the SP1. The SP2's swing arm was also longer and lighter, providing better stability at high speeds. In the fuel injection system, the SP2 was equipped with 12-hole injectors for finer fuel atomization, compared to the SP1's 2-hole injectors. The SP2's throttle bodies were larger, improving airflow and combustion efficiency. With these upgrades, Honda reclaimed the top spot in the WSBK Championship in 2002. Colin Edwards, Honda's star rider, finished first in the final standings with a total of 552 points, riding the Honda RC51 SP2. The second place was taken by Troy Bayliss from Ducati, who amassed 541 points. Meanwhile, the third place was secured by Neil Hodgson from Ducati, with a total of 326 points. This success marked Honda's return to the pinnacle of World Superbike, proving that the upgrades on the RC51 or VTR 1000 SP2 delivered significant results in countering Ducati's dominance.
Coming out this time around, will Edwards get the drive out as they cross the line? This is so...
In 2003, the World Superbike Championship regulations underwent significant changes, allowing four-cylinder engines up to 1,000 cc to compete. Previously, four-cylinder engines were limited to 750 cubic centimeters, while V-twin engines were allowed up to 999 cubic centimeters. This change provided an opportunity for manufacturers with four-cylinder engines to compete more competitively in superbike racing. With these regulatory changes, Honda decided to move away from the RC51 with its 999 cubic centimeter V-twin engine and switch to a new bike better aligned with the new regulations. Honda introduced the CBR 1000RR Fireblade, a sport bike with a 1000cc inline-4 engine. The CBR 1000RR Fireblade was designed to capitalize on the advantages of the new regulations and provide better performance on the racetrack. So how did the Honda CBR 1000RR, nicknamed the Fireblade, perform? And what unique features did it have? We'll explore this in the next video.